in Louisiana, y'all tap. Air it out, man. Y'all gotta get me on the podcast. Air it out podcast. Shreveport, Louisiana. Hey, man. Air it out podcast. Check it out, my nigga. Hold you up, check it out. Fuck with him. Fuck with me. Yo, what's up? This is your main man, Slink Johnson, tapping in with you one time for the one time. And right now, you watching the Air It Out podcast, man.
It's your boy Pac Man, the Hood's voice box, you know what I'm talking about? And we got another episode of Air It Out with Pac Man. We got a special guest in the building tonight, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's very influential to this channel in ways you may not know. Do you care to introduce yourself to my audience?
Yeah, what's going on, man? It's Lincoln, man. Lincoln Coleman, man. I go by Playboy. I'm over Playboy Cinematics. I got a few other things going on, you know, that we'll probably discuss in this interview.
All right. Let's go. You're a little nervous down, Mr. Lincoln?
Nah, bro, yeah, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm usually the one behind the camera. I don't really be on the camera like that, you know what I'm saying? So,
all right.
first time for everything.
When people say Playboy, who do you hope they understand you to be?
How they understand for me to be like a real person, a down to earth person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a down to earth, real person. I mean, that's all I can.
Okay. Before the brands, cameras, or platforms, how would you describe Lincoln?
Just a real, fun-loving person. You know what I'm saying? Outgoing, adventurous. Like a little bit on the impulsive side, but as I grew older, I learned to kind of control that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What something that people get wrong about you almost immediately?
I don't really know. I think like they assume that I don't know how the world works or what kind of what goes on. I guess like they don't. I'm smarter than I look. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a deep thinker. I look deeper into things. I don't just, you know what I'm saying?
On surface value, you look past surface value.
Right, yeah.
Mm. Are you more comfortable being seen or observing?
Observing.
Okay. When you're not creating, what brings you peace?
I like to sit in complete silence, solitude. You know what I'm saying? Just sit in complete silence, or I might listen to, like some music, some instrumentals or something like that, but I don't listen to it for too long. I end up listening to a few songs and just cutting it and just sitting like complete silence and just kind of, breathe. You know what I'm saying? I pray too, though. I pray as well, so that's another thing.
Okay, would you call yourself religious?
I wouldn't say religious. I think that adds like a different tone to it. But I do practice. I do practice what I preach, though. So I practice what I preach. know what I'm saying?
Okay. One second. You gotta stop. Okay. Growing up in Allendale, what lessons stuck with you the most?
Just standing on 10, being your own person, being your own man, taking accountability for your own actions. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. If I was bold enough to do it, then I'm bold enough to accept what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. You can't make a decision and then when it don't go your way, you rebuttal on it or you play the victim role. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the way. That wasn't the way to grow up. Like, that wasn't the way to live growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Did that environment push you to harden or to feel deeper?
What you mean by harden or feel deeper?
Okay, so growing up in harsh environments, sometimes it will make you cold to things, and sometimes it will make you a lot more empathetic or sensitive to things.
Yeah, I mean, I feel I'm a very empathetic person, but the things I grew up seeing, I didn't really have much empathy towards them, you know. And it made me, like, seeing what I was seeing grew up made me want to, you know, make the most of everything and come up out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Were you encouraged to express yourself, or did you learn to internalize?
Nah, I mean, I feel like I'm learning. I'm in the process of learning to internalize, but I was always a, you know, open book. I always just, you know, said whatever, you know, usually the first thing that comes to mind. But over the years, I learned like it's not what you say, like it's how you say it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what did you learn early about trust?
Trust. I got trust issues, so I haven't really learned anything. I'm still working, you know. I'm working on that. You know?
Well, that's learning something about trust.
What did I learn about trust? You give a person an inch, they'll take a mile.
Did you have a lot of situations where somebody betrayed your trust? Is that what you're saying?
Not really. I mean, I've seen.
Or did you see others and you learn from watching others?
Yeah, I learn more from observing. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how things go, and I'm big on learning from others' mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So when I see something and I kind of put like a guard up to be like, well, I'm gonna make sure that don't happen to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how I went throughout life.
Okay. When did you realize you experienced the world differently than a lot of people around you?
When did I realize that?
Yeah. Like, when did you realize that growing up in Lakeside, Allendale, in the bottom, is somewhat of a different experience than growing up in other places?
I don't know. I don't think I have realized that yet.
So do you feel like it's not unlike other places? Do you feel like growing up in that area is pretty much the same as every other place in America?
No, I wouldn't say that. I don't think I would say that. I mean, because everybody I know I grew up with is from over there, so it's kind of, you know, nostalgic for me.
Okay. You often speak through imagery. Why do words fall short for you?
Because I'm a person that believes that actions speak louder than words. So I'd rather apply it and just put it out there for people to actually see it and see it and see it being executed versus me just what I'm saying, being just telling or just kind of just talking about it, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
How early did you realize emotions were not weakness?
I had to be. I know I was already out of high school. Probably like a few years ago. It hadn't been that long. Like I got to, once my mental capacity got there, that's when kind of like I realized, you know what I'm saying? Like being the emo kid or being like a real depressed person, I guess. Not saying I was one of them kids, but like, I guess they kind of like they wear their heart on their sleeve, and then but at the same time they I feel like they were more there than I guess most kids our age, like when we were coming up, I guess.
So, I've heard talk of Lincoln or Trey. He's lost his mind. What do you say to that?
I'm appalled. I don't know. I mean, I've lost. I wouldn't say. I don't know. I don't know.
What do you think that came from?
I have no idea. I really have no idea where something like that will come from.
Mm-hmm.
If it came from someone that had, it's probably someone that, you know what I'm saying, that's content with being who they are, being in the same place, wherever they are, for the rest of their life, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about elevation, so I might be doing this one day, and the next day I'm trying to figure out how I can get better doing it or, kind of elevate it, So, I don't know.
Okay. I've heard you say that sometimes you like to sit in total silence. What does silence teach you?
I think silence is your best teacher. You know what I'm saying? That's where all your ideas, that's where everything comes from. Complete silence. You can manifest things, get things accomplished. It's just like there's no distractions. It's just you, and it's just you yourself, you and yourself. It's you. It's just you.
Okay. Do you remember the first time a camera felt like an extension of you?
Yeah, I had started off doing like camera-based stuff with it was a little bit before I had started rolling with Roach. I part of DJ Stacks.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing like the vlogs and doing the portraits and different things of cause he threw parties, he did yards, bounce houses, everything, paint the kids' faces and stuff like that. But I'm just like I said, I'm a down to earth person. I live in reality. You know what I'm saying? So I think doing the kids' portraits of the portraits of the kids with their faces painted with their parents at their birthday parties and different stuff like that. That's kind of like the extension of me. You know
what did filming give you that life was not?
a chance to tell a real story, a real down to earth story, and put it out there for others to see it, versus just putting it in a book or just reading it or just telling it. You know what I'm saying? You'll actually see it. You know what I'm saying? In motion.
Okay. What kind of moments do you feel obligated to capture?
Just real moments, man. Real moments. Like, might be kids at the park playing, or it might be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a real authentic, you know what I'm saying? It's not scripted. It's just whatever is happening. Like real life. You know what I'm saying?
What responsibility comes with having an eye that people trust?
Not to put anything out that might be incriminating or it might be embarrassing or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
So is there any time you was working with a person and you like, nah, I ain't gonna do them like this, you know? You might have captured something and it caught them off guard and it kind of was...
Yeah.
That looked too well about them.
Right, yeah. It's been times like that.
Okay, so you ain't just don't put nothing out there like for laughs.
Oh, no. See, that takes too much energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more natural, just natural movement, natural motion. It's kind of more natural things.
No, I'm saying like, you know, you got this person on camera. Now, you know, they don't look too well. Like, well, it's not gonna paint them in a well light, right? And it may get a lot of reactions because it's funny.
Yeah.
That type of situation, you would refrain from doing somebody like that?
Yeah, if I got like a relationship with them, or if I know them, but like on a personal note, on a personal level. But if it's just some random person on the streets, like crackhead or something like that, or I don't know, you know, I might post it because I don't really know them.
Yeah. So is it because you don't know them, or is it because they're addicted to drugs?
It'll be because I don't know them, I don't care for them, I don't know them on a personal level. So I mean, if it's something they may be funny or something like that, if it's something that they're doing that's funny.
So are there any crackheads that you do care about?
Yeah, it's a couple old heads. It's people that, you know, when I grew up, I didn't think they were doing crack. I didn't find out they were doing crack till I got out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there are some, but I mean, they like, you know, I grew up seeing them. I'm walking the streets of Allendale, Lakeside, and the bottom, going to go hoop at my island and at the Y and different places like that. But I didn't really know they were doing hard drugs until I got out of high school.
Okay. So let's talk Playboy. Where did Playboy come from internally and not just creatively?
Well, like when we was out, you know, like middle school, high school, you know, that was just like a big social experiment. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody was kind of talking to everybody. Everybody was cool with everybody. Everybody knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
y'all were whores.
Me and my partners, yeah, we used to have competitions like we'll go out somewhere, get dressed up, be somewhere and be like, who can get the most girl numbers and do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I Playboy came from kind of the reference Hugh Hefner.
Mm-hmm.
He had all these women. They were, you know,
hot.
Head over heels about him, but you know, I feel like he was just that figure.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? All the pretty women, all the, you know, the baddest bitches and shit like that, bad bitches and shit like that.
Is Playboy the version of you that feels the safest to express?
No, not really.
Okay. Why so?
Not really, because, you know, Because I feel like it's more backlash being a, you know, trying to be put on Playboy is more of an alias versus me, like myself, Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? I'm more comfortable being myself than being a, you know what I'm saying?
Why was it important that your brand carry emotional weight?
Why is it important that my brand carries emotional weight? Because that's like the real side of it. That's the real aspect of it, the down to earth aspect of it.
What does emotionally rare actually mean to you personally?
Emotionally rare, I'm someone that I don't make decisions based off my emotions, and I know how to control them, and I use my emotions to drive me forward, and I don't let it push me back. You know what I'm saying? So that's I feel like that's rare. You know what I'm saying? That's something rare, you know, for people to do with their emotions. Like emotion kind of fuels them to do better.
I believe that that's emotionally intelligent. And most men get there a little bit quicker than women because their whole biology is emotion first. In the hood that we grew up in, not just the hood we grew up in, I mean in the hoods as in Lakeside, Allendale, Plvybxii Grove, Kipper Road, all the hoods that we grew up in. A lot of us grow up in single parent households where the mother is the person that we see the most, and behavior is learned from sight. So we grow up seeing what? Someone act off of emotions, which is why you have a lot of males growing up acting off of emotions, and that is backwards.
It is.
And that's why I believe you would come up with the perspective that you have, because we've grown up around a bunch of people who were raised by majority single women.
Yeah.
Do you feel misunderstood more often than understood?
I don't think so. I think I kind of put it out there, I'm an open book. So I feel like I know how to word things and say things to where people would be able to understand it.
Okay.
I really don't think people read that much. I don't know, but I don't think people just read that much into me for them to.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something that shocked me, and I couldn't see it from you. I couldn't see it coming from you. You into fashion.
Yeah.
You're into fashion. When I saw you, when I first met you, and we talked out there in the hood, on the block, I thought that you were intelligent, but a nigga.
Yeah.
And as what I don't want people to do to me, I did to you. I prejudged you. I did not see fashion nowhere in a lane from a nigga like that.
Yeah.
But it's there, so let's talk about it. Why did fashion feel like the next language you needed?
That's because that's what, you know, people. That's another way to express yourself. It's also an art. It's a form of art. You know what I'm saying? And then, cause I used to like growing up, I used to dress based off, you know, kind of like how I was feeling, with certain colors or certain, you know what I'm saying, things kind of just based off how I felt that day, you know what I'm saying? Cause I take it day by day, so like if I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, I really don't know how, you know, I don't think I really had one of them days where I just woke up mad at the world, ready to just, you know what I'm saying, throw it all away just because of how I'm feeling. But it kind of just based off the day, it might be a certain day of the week or, you know, certain vibe, certain time of year or something. So I kind of grew up like dressing based off kind of how everything was going, how I felt, how the, you know, how everything was going at that time.
Is Playboy attire meant to be seen or felt?
I want to say both.
Who do you think your brand speaks the loudest to?
My brand, well, to it speaks to people that kind of, you know, they kind of go through what they go through alone. Not to say they may not feel like they're alone, but they're doing. It speaks to people that, you know, that's giving it their all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of who sees it, who doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's going on, whether it's, you know, whether they having the time of their life, the best time of their life, or the worst time of their life, they'll just keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What part of yourself did fashion allow you to reveal safely?
You say what side?
Mm-hmm. What part of yourself did fashion allow you to reveal safely?
Safely. I don't really know. I haven't really thought about that before.
Okay, we can skip it for now. Let me ask you something. I be seeing you with this brother here a lot. They call him Pac Man.
Yeah.
How did you and Pac Man initially contact?
We met in the hood. We were like, we had our first conversation in the neighborhood, you know, drinks.
What neighborhood was this?
In Allendale, the lab.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was a night. It had been a long day going into the night, you know, nightfall, and bitches was out there. Everybody out there doing their thing, you know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there, you know, doing their thing, and
It was this booty, I remember. She was shaking that ass over here in this yard.
yeah.
I shouldn't say this because, oh man. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Ain't no telling who that was.
It's telling, but all right.
It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot going on. I don't want to say it was too much going on. It was a lot going on.
Yeah, because I don't play too much going on as a motel project.
Yeah.
Too much going on.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But so we ended up meeting. We had a conversation, and I was telling him I'm aspiring to be, you know, I'm like a freelance filmmaker, videographer, cinematographer, whatever you want to call it, and we started talking about, you know, working. I think I was telling him that I saw, you know, watching some of the podcasts. He was on a different podcast at that time, so I had saw some of the podcasts, and I felt like you were like the personality, the whole personality of that podcast. You know what I'm saying? And we just, I mean, we basically had a conversation about like this is where we met at, but this is not what you know what I'm saying, what I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be better than this, but right now I'm just enjoying, you know what I'm saying, what was going on at that time.
What made you trust Air It Out with Pac Man with your lens?
Just how real and, you know, kind of like down to earth Pac Man is, you know. It's the same, I feel like it's the same difference. That and just the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Pac Man told me, you know, it's not about. He told me it's good to use people in a sense. Like you can use people, just don't misuse people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the opportunity to get you know, be a part of something greater than, you know, what goes on in the hood or, you know, wherever.
As the official cameraman, how conscious are you of preserving truth?
Preserving it with like
making sure that the truth is being put out there.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% about preserving the truth. You know, put it out there. Make sure it's out there. I would rather be like no filter, just raw, uncut. But you know, it's you know, it depends, I guess, on the setting or, you know what I'm saying. Like this is something I look at it as professional. It's professional. It's a podcast. It's being put out there for other people to see it. It's not just some random video you're gonna post on Instagram or Facebook Live or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the setting.
Has working on Air It Out changed how you view accountability and storytelling?
Not really. Well, I can say Air It Out with Pac Man is proves that it's very much possible to put the truth, put that out there, put the realistic side of everything out there, and not just fabricate, have it all be fabricated or made up. You know what I'm saying?
Why you was out there fighting my boy Hollywood Smiley?
It wasn't really a fight. It was just, you know, little boxing thing. But it was just some stuff like, cause well, we had this group, right. He was working on this series, and you know, he wanted me to use my camera to shoot things for the series, but I was in CDL school at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I was not one of those people who would put someone else before I put myself, you know, because at the end of the day, all I'm gonna have is myself, and I'm pushing for something bigger than just, you know, a little TV series or something like that, you know. But the problem came when I had got some footage for him. You know, people in the group, they wake up, they ain't got shit going, they ain't got shit to do, they not trying to do nothing for themselves. They wake up and they all riding his coattail. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he was saying was going at that time, but not for me. You know what I'm saying? So I got some footage in the next morning or whatever. You know, they were asking questions like where I'm at. You know, they trying to get the footage, and I'm like, I'm at Diesel Driving Academy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you know, I said that, and then you know I started getting all this backlash from me saying that you've been talking reckless since you got that footage, and Trey a bitch, he Trey this, Trey that. Like, I'm trying to do something better with myself. I'm not waking up every morning waiting on someone to make decisions for me. You know what I'm saying? So we were in a group. It led to me getting kicked out of the group chat and different shit like that. Just bitch ass shit, in my opinion. When we really could have talked about it or could have kind of just, you know what I'm saying? But they said I was getting hostile, blah blah blah. But
were you getting hostile?
Nah, like it didn't get to that point. It didn't get to that point until I started receiving the backlash. Like, Trey a bitch. Well, I'm like, well, you a hoe, you know. I'm a bitch ass nigga, you a hoe ass nigga, or whatever like that. Like, I don't move when you say so, bro. So I got shit for me that I'm trying to get taken care of for myself, not for somebody else, bro.
So let me ask you this: since the boxing match, is everything okay now?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
I thought the boxing match was to settle differences.
It probably was for others. You know what I'm saying? The boxing match just happened on a whim. Like, I was up there at England. I overheard, a conversation, or I probably ended up listening too hard into what was going on. I asked them about, like, y'all talking about getting the gloves? And they was like, nah, but Smiley said set him up with a match. I'm like, okay, yeah, set that up today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We can, so it was just kind of like some spare of the moment type shit. It wasn't really planned out, or, you know what I'm saying? It was like some spare of the moment type shit. But it's just boxing. It wasn't just fighting. It was just, just boxing.
I hope one day you all are able to come to a situation to where you don't have to be friends, but it'd at least be cordial or something.
Just speak.
Yeah.
I ain't against it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What version of yourself are you currently outgrowing?
Like I said, I'm still working on myself, man. Just being kind of like shut in, or, you know what I'm saying? Just something as big as like what we just discussed, man. Just kind of just talking things out and kind of just settling differences. But I like to take accountability, though. I don't feel like if I feel like I was wrong or I did too much or something, I don't have a problem, like, my bad or whatever like that, but.
So do you feel like you're owed an apology from that situation?
No.
So do you feel like you owe an apology from this situation?
No.
So who was wrong?
I don't feel like I'm wrong. I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like I'm
wrong. Then just all right. I got to play
they
that.
They were wrong about what they were saying.
Okay, so you feel like they owe you an apology?
Yeah. They're calling out my name and doing different little shit like that through a messaging app and shit like that, and then when they see me, they just sitting there just looking like, you know what I'm saying?
If that
apology, not really standing on their shit when they see me.
If that apology was to happen, would that help mend things?
As far as what?
As far as you all not having just this real tension amongst each other. Like I said, you don't have to ever be friends.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be able to respect them.
Okay.
respect the party involved. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really respect it. I don't really respect them. They might not. They might feel like they don't respect me. But
okay. Is there anything that scares you about success?
Nah, not really. Not really.
What grounds you when things start to move fast?
Things start to move fast with just living in reality. I'm not a superhero. I can't just take on and do all this different shit all at one time. So I'm only a human being. So I have to try to, when everything is happening, that's when I just, you know what I'm saying, and just try to focus on what, you know, I focus on longevity. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a lot of different things happening, I'ma, you know, try to assess what's happening, why it's happening, and do I need to keep doing, like what to keep doing, what do I need to keep doing to keep this going if it's positive, or what do I need to stop doing so this shit can come to an end if it's negative. You know what I'm saying?
What part of your story haven't you told yet?
I guess just like how I grew up, you know, my childhood or some shit like that, you know, different things from my childhood and shit.
Okay. Was it rough?
It was rough on me, yeah. But I had a lot of fun. Like I was a child, but I was dealing with a whole lot of emotional things, you know what I'm saying, growing up. Yeah.
What does healing look like for you in real time?
I'm not sure.
If someone who is watching, who feels unseen, what do you tell them?
Just keep going. Just keep doing what you do. Just stay consistent. Just keep doing you. It doesn't. You don't do anything to try and please others, because that's why you're unseen. You're not seeking validation from no one, or just you're doing what you do because you want to do it, not because someone else is telling you to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people don't want to see, the truth. You know what I'm saying?
What does Lincoln owe himself moving forward?
I know what I want to say. I just don't know how to word it. I don't know how to say it.
I'll help you. Come on.
What do I owe myself moving forward? Just like just more time, or
More your time? More of you focusing on yourself?
yeah, like more of me. Just, I mean, I guess, I don't know, like, just, I guess what I'm doing, kind of like what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know how to explain it.
Who are you becoming next?
Well, I plan on becoming a father sometime here soon.
You been fucking hoes?
Nah, I don't want to call them hoes.
Yeah, I know that was outrageous. I was just playing.
No, they hoes, but not all of them, bro. Not all of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been doing a little something I ain't hearing of, man.
Well, I'll say this.
But I ain't nobody pregnant or nothing. This ain't an announcement or nothing. But I do plan on becoming the grounded, the settled truck driver, father. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Be a better uncle and be a better brother.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I kind of been lacking. I've kind of been lacking as a family member and shit like that because of where I've been trying to get to, what I've been trying to do,
Mm-hmm.
where I'm like the direction that I'm headed in. You know what I'm saying? Just been all me, just focusing on me.
Okay. Well, being that I know you're Muslim, and it's 3:19. Do you care to join me in prayer?
Yeah.
And hold on one second.
الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم. سبحان ربي العظيم. سبحان ربي العظيم. سمع الله لمن حمده. ربنا ولك الحمد. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى. سبحان ربي الأعلى. سبحان ربي الأعلى. الله أكبر. رب اغفر لي. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى. سبحان ربي الأعلى. سبحان ربي الأعلى. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين.
So look, we it's another day here, you know what I'm talking about. Part 2 of interviewing the man that's been going viral all over social media. You know, I got my good behind the camera, but I'm skeptical about that.
Oh no, man!
They say,
do that one now.
They say you can't be trusted when it comes to having a camera and a woman around.
I met you, right?
Right.
I met you before I found out you had your girl, right?
Right.
This, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like, I know she talked to Pac Man. Let me go get in with Pac Man because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
On some shit like that. It wasn't like that.
Well, what went on, man? Explain to me what happened with all this.
So I met her before I met him.
Mm-hmm.
I went to school with his little brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
We call him BR.
Okay.
So I seen him, and you know what I'm saying? I done seen him,
Right.
but I never really had a real conversation with him or just kicked it with him or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So she ended up, cause
her and my cousin friends.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So she
Your girl
dropped me off.
cousin or your boy cousin?
It's a girl cousin.
Okay.
They friends, they best friends. They probably in the group chat doing all that shit they be doing right now. So, but she ended up taking me to Lakeside. I did the interview. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not the interview. I shot the video and everything. So after I shot the video for him and shit.
So she introduced him to you.
I want to say that, but cause when we were pulling up, she like, oh, that's my ex right there. That's my ex right there.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, that's your ex. He shouldn't be tripping. You know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be nothing going on. Just go on, drop me off so I can go on shoot this video, and I'm gonna call you when you come back and get me. So I shot the video for him. He was like, that's your girl. Ooh. Like, nah, that's my home girl. Since she dropped me off, boom, we shot the video. And after a nigga shot the video, he a media gangster, he a media thug, you know what I'm saying? He went on the media and had all this extra shit to say about a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
This is before all this.
This was before all this, yeah.
So
you know
what? So you shot a video for him.
Shot a video for him. Didn't know him, met him, didn't really have just no conversation with him. Met him really through a third party. My boy told me he wanted to shoot the video.
So what predicated him to speak upon your name?
I have no idea. Because at this point you don't know you don't know who I am now. He don't really know me now.
So what was he saying?
A whole lot of gangster shit, a whole lot of shit he ain't really about, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of extra shit, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of extra shit. Calling my cousin now, sending threats and shit to them in the group chats and shit, cause all they doing is joking off of. Oh, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you, do this to him, do that to him. And this was like a year or two ago. Nigga done seen you within 2 years, bro.
And all this is behind cop.
It's behind vagina. I know cop.
Yeah.
It's behind little vagina here, little tender window. You know what I'm saying? He was in a relationship with her for 5 years.
Yeah,
She told me she got him blocked on all her social media and her phone and all that stuff. And he calling her from these text-free numbers and shit. Calling her from other people's phones and shit, trying to.
For 2 years strong?
About 2-3 years strong. I done known her now.
And she's been
About 4-5 years.
And she's been calling him her ex throughout this entire period.
Yeah. She said they was in a 5-year relationship.
Are they still in communication?
I don't know, and what I be telling her is I don't care. When he come up, I don't wanna hear all that. I ain't focused on all that. Me and you together right now, we chilling right now, you know what I'm saying? I really don't care, you know what I'm saying? Cause we not in no relationship. So like I said, you can do what you want. I'ma do what I want, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
So you really don't care to speak upon another man's when you are in her presence, basically, right? So you never get so basically what I'm saying is you're not getting any clarification on whether they are truly exes or she's just presenting that to you because you don't really care enough to know either or.
Right. They could be in communication. But when I'm around, when me and her around, it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, what you do outside when we not together, whatever, that's just because. You know what I'm saying? But when he come up, you know what I'm saying? I tell her, I don't really don't want to hear it, man. Yeah, he mad. Yeah, he mad. He just mad, bro. It ain't gonna go no further. You know what I'm saying? If he mad, he just mad. But all the sending threats and all that shit there when a nigga see you, it's crickets, or you act like you don't see me, you don't know who a nigga is and shit like that. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what I call media gangster, media thug. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck with it.
So take me to this. Was this nighttime when y'all were on the floor gyrating around?
Nah, this was during the day, man. You know what I'm saying? I be doing what I do. I take medication and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in a state to where I ain't really fucked up about it, but at the same time, I feel like I'm single. I can be on the media. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't in no relationship. I ain't got nothing to hide or, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. So, but when she was doing it, I wasn't thinking she was just gonna go straight to the media and post it. But at the same time, she Instagram famous, TikTok famous, and shit like that. She be going viral doing different things. She do different videos and things like that. On the media, I done helped her out with some. I done shot some video. I done shot some TikTok, shot some videos and stuff like that for her, just off her phone though. So that's kind of what she do. She just a regular girl. Go to work, come home. She cooks and shit, clean and shit like that. She, you know what I'm saying?
So
She a cool girl. She just have her moments where, like, you know what I'm saying, where, like,
you think she did that for clout?
Yeah, not really just for clout, but I know she did it with the intentions on going viral. On somebody. She did it with the intention on somebody seeing it, and it you know, going around, start circulating around social media, and then.
Do you think she was trying to run other girls away?
No. I really feel like she did it just to make her ex jealous, because she already know how he feels about her, how he supposedly feel about me, you know what I'm saying? So I think that was her true intention. I think that's what it was.
So how do you feel about being used as jealous, baby?
I really don't know how to feel. I really don't feel the way about it.
When you first seen the video, what thoughts popped up in your mind?
I'm like, man, this fucked up all the little motion I had. Like the little shit I'm doing, man. Like, man, you fucking up all the nigga little motion, man. You don't know what females I'm talking to, and you know what I'm saying, different shit like that, and it's making it look like we're in a relationship, and we not, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got big messages and calls from females that I'm in communication with my own girl and shit like that. Some of my exes that after the relationship we still cool, we still friends and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That I keep in contact with. We keep up with each other because we care enough about each other to do that. You know what I'm saying? So this your girlfriend, or what's going on? You on Instagram, you on here fucking this girl, and y'all on here doing this, that's your girl. Oh, what? Do your big one. But it ain't really fuck up because we still, like, you know what I'm saying? I text them good morning this morning. We still talk. Right. You know what I'm saying? They ain't fucked up about it, I ain't either. She not my girl.
So do some of your best buds come after the relationship is over?
I think so, but we not in high school, we not in middle school.
Right.
So it ain't no, I like you, you like me, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend, and we don't know nothing about each other. If we can actually bond, we can actually fuck with each other, accept each other's flaws, or you know what I'm saying, without getting annoyed, or if I do something that she don't like and then she able to voice it, or if I do something she like, if she do something I don't like and I'm able to tell her and we can actually talk about it without being childish and doing all this shit then I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we are adults. I can actually, you know what I'm saying, see it has potential to go further, you know what I'm saying, because then we done figured each other out, or we actually know each other enough to, like, our dislikes, our likes, dislikes, pros and cons, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So if we can actually get through that, then yeah, we can actually pursue a relationship, and it won't be no problem because we know who each other are. You know what I'm saying?
So do you see yourself having a future with this young lady?
Yeah, I feel like we could be in a relationship. I can see myself in a relationship with him, but it'll be because we two different type of mindsets. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a relationship. It's gonna be kind of like a different. It's gonna be a difficult relationship. Yeah, like yo, because I'm working on myself. And she is getting into the process of working on herself. She is kind of working on herself too.
Is she working on herself? Because I'm just gonna be real, hear that out.
Yeah, we earn it out. We earn
Hear
it
that
out.
out. Well, we hear things. I'm the messenger. You know, if they get mad at me, well, get mad at me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
but I heard that maybe, you know, she likes to have options. I'll just put it there.
She can have her options. I got options too. She can have her options, and then at the same time, because that's what I'm gonna tell you, I feel like she been trying to backdoor a nigga anyway.
What do you mean by that?
Like, say I'm stupid enough, go have sex with her, fuck her, and I end up getting her pregnant. Or something like that. But she got, her heart might be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? With her knowing what I got going, where I'm trying to go, what I'm doing and shit like that, it might be an easy come up or something for her. It might be something, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you think she's trying to get trapped here?
Yeah, I feel like that's a possibility. I might be in a entanglement, or you know, she might trap me, but she might not really just be fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? She might just be fucking with what I could possibly do.
She don't necessarily like you. She like what the convenience that you bring.
Yeah. Because I go over there, I fuck with her. When I say emotional support, like. That's what I kind of be there for. Like, I feel like I'm there for emotional support.
So do you feel like she emotionally dumped on you?
Emotionally dumped?
Yeah, like basically she make you carry her emotional load. She'll have whatever it is in her life, and you know she use you to hope, so to say.
Nah, I can't say that. I do want to say she use a nigga, you know, for the media shit type shit. I ain't nobody though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody, but the content, like whenever we're around, you know, she brings up making TikTok videos and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Probably like 55% of the time we are with each other.
So you feel like y'all bond is more so for the show than it is the actual bonding?
Not on my side. I think it's more so on her though. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows she got people watching her page. People that don't, whatever she posts, they don't share. You know what I'm saying? There's people that actually fuck with her, and then like I say, I was telling them, like, just because you getting all these shares and these views, people watching your page, that don't mean they all fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? They might be watching your page for somebody else, because shit you doing is getting back to your ex. And you trying to figure out why is he speaking on this? I got him blocked, I got all that number blocked and all this shit on my page. So with somebody on your page that's watching you to relay shit back to, you know what I'm saying, the other party. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I'll tell them.
And you said that you think she posts you because she knows how he feel about you. So basically, he don't like you, right?
Right. Because of her.
Because of her.
Yeah.
Do you feel that is like, so to say, like a form of betrayal in the sense that it puts your life in harm's way?
She's a betrayal on my side?
On her behalf. By using you to make another man angry, knowing that crime of passions tend to turn out deadly.
I mean,
a majority of the time.
When you put it like that, yeah, I understand, because I know a couple niggas that got zipped just based off, you know what I'm saying, females, like, nigga go get in his inbox, man, hey, man, don't fuck with that, that's my dog, you know, I'm fucking with that. And the nigga got tough, like, man, fuck that, and he dropped his low, and the nigga pulled up and dropped 60. Like, nigga pulled up and killed him. He dropped the low. The nigga that wrote him, tell him don't fuck with that. He dropped the low to the nigga that told him don't fuck with that. The nigga pulled up and killed him. So I know how serious it is. But me being I've been, you know, it might be a few people that fuck with me, but I've been hated my whole life. So I'm used to it. And then just the fact that it's behind a female, you know what I'm saying, that got me more on tip. That got me ready to go ahead and boom. I'm not just gonna sit back and act like it's not a possibility.
Why have you been
trying to
hated your whole
go
life?
move? I don't know. I always been, you know, most of the time it's been behind females, or it might just be off jealousy or whatever the case may be.
Are you a professional backdoor?
I've had sex with girls who had boyfriends and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Were you friends with these girls' boyfriends?
Nah. Like if you my boy, I look at you as like my people, my fam and shit like that. I won't even, the girl could be right here. I won't even, like, I won't really, I know she there. But I don't really, I won't just really acknowledge her like that.
I don't trust the ghost in the car.
I don't do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. I don't do it like that though. Nah. And then it's been cases where, you know what I'm saying, like when we was in high school, my boy, you know what I'm saying, this is my boy, I was hanging with him, every day, and then she was on video. We used to call them go live, but they were going live and shit. Like my boy, another one of my partners, he had fucked her in the bathroom and shit at school and was showing it to everybody. But I'm telling him like, man, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like this is a girl, but she just did this. I'm telling her, but the whole time he think I'm trying to backdoor him or I'm jealous of what him and the girl got going. But I know I just saw this shit myself. Yeah, I'm trying to be a good homeboy and friend, you know what I'm saying, let him know what's going on. Mm-hmm. And the whole time he thinking I'm jealous of him or I'm trying to backdoor him like I want. Mm-hmm. But I was already talking to like 2 or 3 of her friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm saying, like, school, middle school, high school, all that shit was a social experiment. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was talking to everybody. Like, it don't really get serious until after high school, after you, like, once you grown and shit. Right. Everybody
in high school.
You know what I'm saying?
I was serious about my girlfriend.
See, and there's a select few. I got partners that I grew up with. That, you know, they high school sweethearts and everything. They married right now with kids. They got a house and they still together right now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But we used to, man, he tied down. We can't go nowhere. We can't go out nowhere with him. Because we used to go out and have competitions to see who could get the most girls' numbers and shit. Who could be the freshman, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. So we just used to do that shit for fun. But after high school, it kind of, you know what I'm saying? It get different because now we out in the real world. You know what I'm saying?
So when was your last serious relationship?
My last serious relationship? I don't think I ever had a serious relationship.
Yeah, I was picking up on that.
No, man. Like 2023.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say her name, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we still cool. We not together. But we just talked this morning.
Does she have a boyfriend now?
That I don't know. But she still, like, even when she saw the
had
video,
a boyfriend since then.
I doubt it. I don't know if she, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But we still in communication.
You seem to not know whether women have boyfriends or not. Do you even ask?
I do.
So, do you believe that some of them aren't being truthful with you?
I feel as though no one has the real. It takes too much energy to lie, bro. Because when you lie, you gotta keep it going.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Women got the energy to lie.
Yeah, I understand that. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
I'm gonna tell you, when I was younger, I was riding with a female. She was a little older than me. She was talking to somebody that I was close with, and she told me. She said, "Look here, Bruce, she said, I'm gonna show you women's secret." And basically, the secret wasn't no big secret. It's just this motherfucker lied to my people right in his face, and shit. That was the secret. That these motherfuckers are some great liars.
Since the beginning of time.
Well, yeah.
Since the beginning
Since
of
Adam
time.
and Eve. That's right. Eve deceived Adam into eating the apple. And ever since then, we had it hell to pay.
And that's why I feel like I won't ever get into nothing serious like that.
Well, the Bible also says a man who find a wife find a good thing. A woman will keep you out of a lot of trouble. The wrong woman will keep you in a lot of trouble, but the right woman will keep you out of trouble.
Yeah.
So, let me get that light. So, I don't think that. I think it's kind of dangerous to just be a rolling stone, because you never know where you're gonna land.
Rolling Stone.
Wherever you lay your head, that's your home. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's what you call it.
Yeah. Because this the thing about Rolling Stones. If it never comes to a stopping point, a Rolling Stone turn into sand. It's gonna
deteriorate.
Mm-hmm. You're losing value as you roll.
Oh, my mom. You were just telling me that. Mm-hmm. You didn't word it like that, but that's just kind of like the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were just telling me that, you know what I'm saying? Off camera. Mm-hmm. You were telling me the same thing. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I understand not jumping into nothing but, somebody you don't know, though, because it will cause a lot of issues.
Yeah, or they might be like, well, I only have sex with my boyfriend, or we have sex, or what do we know? We gotta be boyfriend and girlfriend. We just had sex. It was just you know what I'm saying? Even though we had sex, we ain't really know each other. That looked kind of off too, though, on both our parts. But still, though, it was just a
Casual sex.
Now I'm forced into a relationship with somebody that I'm still trying to figure out. Or say we had sex, and now I done got you pregnant. I done got a complete stranger pregnant now. So
now when it comes to raising that child, y'all might butt heads, because y'all might have different mindsets. So what's acceptable, what's not. How do you want to rear that child? All of that will come to total chaos. I think that's something we have to fix in the black community. We have to be more intentional about our actions, especially when it comes to dealing with other people. Especially when it comes to putting our tallywhacker inside of it. Because a woman will give you her body before she gives you her food, before she gives you her phone, before she lets you in her space, before she let you around her people, before she tell you her secrets. All of that.
And me, I'm gonna bring it straight to we might be just starting out this hey mom, you know, this woo, and then after say my mom might call and be like, oh no, I don't like her. I don't think that's your girlfriend. I don't like her. I don't think y'all be, you know what I'm saying? And I take what she's saying into consideration, because the same shit she be saying be the same shit I be saying, and that's why it don't be going no further. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that be going most of the time.
I tell people that you take what your mother said into consideration because you love your mother. I tell people this all the time.
My mom, my little brother, my grandma, like my immediate family, those are people that I really, really care for and do anything for, not just someone in the future.
I tell people this all the time. The highest form of love is consideration. Do you consider me in any and everything that you do? Because if you do, you won't make the wrong decisions. Does that make sense?
I consider, like I said, you, my people, my partners, and shit like that. I take everything dealing with them into consideration. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna just do some shit. It take too much. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. It take too much energy to do bitch ass shit and do shit like that too. So like, I'm like things that I stand on that I think should be relevant in any relationship, friendship, relationship, situationship, anything like that is loyalty, honesty, communication, loyalty, honesty, communication. Them the main three. They're the main three. There's other factors, but loyalty, communication, and honesty. You know what I'm saying? Is the top three.
I agree with that. So that's why I say, and I don't know his and her relationship at all. I'm speaking objectively without knowing anything, right? But that's why I say, just on the outside looking in, I see that act is detestable because that's not loyal. If you're mad and you're using another man to make another man jealous, there's no loyalty in that to either one. Because the one that you're making mad, well, that's obvious that that's not loyal, right? And the one that you're using to make the other guy mad, well, you're putting his life in jeopardy. So there's no loyalty in that act at all. As far as this other guy, what are your feelings towards him, and where do y'all stand?
He's scary as fuck. ain't scared. He a media gangster, man. You a media thug, folks. After this interview, man, we can catch him right now. He won't be on nothing. He won't be on shit. You know what I'm saying? He's inconsistent. He's trying to be a musical artist. He's trying to do all these different things, but he's not applying himself. He's not making them steps to, you know what I'm saying? And the only time you get any kind of exposure or anything like that is when there's some bullshit going on. And you're not with the bullshit at all, bro. So overall, I just feel like he ain't that, bro. He not one of them type of people. I'm a low-key person, you know what I'm saying? Everybody on my Facebook, I done grew up with it. Everybody that's on my Facebook for the most part. I grew up with everybody. Everybody, you know, I was kind of like, I was a class clown, like to have fun, you know what I'm saying? Joke around and joke and shit. I've matured. Who they were I just talked to yesterday. They were like, I see the difference. It ain't nothing like it was in high school, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm working on myself. We not in school no more. As a kid, I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? But after high school, everything kind of slowed down. I still have a sense of youth. I'm not one of them uptight, you know what I'm saying? I'm laid back, chilling and stuff like that, but I have grown, you know what I'm saying? I am more mature, you know what I'm saying? I take life serious because this is where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? But as far as him, he ain't that.
So if you could say anything to him through this lens right here, what would it be?
And you not that, fool. You will never be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if nigga was to catch you somewhere, man, nigga already know you scary as fuck, fool. Nigga already know you scary as fuck, fool. If nigga was to catch you somewhere, man, nigga will embarrass you, fool. Like, real talk. Nigga scary as fuck, fool.
How can we make peace?
I sleep peacefully every night. The only way we will make peace is if once my little 15 minutes of fame over with and everything died down and all that there, and you know what I'm saying, if I go out somewhere, people won't be, oh, you the boy that took boy girl or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way.
So you don't like that? You don't like that notoriety?
Not really, because that's bad. You know what I'm saying? That's bad reputation or whatever like that. Being known as the girl stealer or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I got other things going on. You know what I'm saying? I shoot video, I shoot interviews with Pac Man, I fuck with Zill. You know what I'm saying? I'm building a relationship with WAP. I already knew who Boy was, but you know what I'm saying? I'm building a relationship with Boy. I'm building a relationship with key players that they've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? So like small shit like that ain't just affecting me and my livelihood. This is affecting people that I'm in tune with, that I'm fucking with, I'm associated with too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my name in a bad light. Like people, they like on Facebook. I got my YouTube and shit. I do videos, do
What's
vlogs,
the name of that YouTube?
and everything like that. Playboy Cinematics. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing videos and all that for 10 years since I got out of high school. I first jumped everything off with DJ with the ropes. I bought DJ Stack. I was going around setting up the bounce house, cutting yards, and doing things like that with them. And I started shooting my videos. I had 2 or 3 iPhones that I would shoot off of. And people would, man, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you, ain't nobody gonna book you, ain't nobody gonna get you to do this and do that because you shooting off iPhones. You gotta get the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Trying to down talk me, but
it's not a get rich quick scheme. I'm doing this because this is what I actually enjoy doing. I do it in my off time, in my downtime. And I'm always looking for ways to elevate and better my craft. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing more than just fucking nigga hoes or whatever the media tried to paint me as. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, man. So I know this won't be the last time we do this because life gonna keep on life. I appreciate you for coming on the platform and addressing this situation and talking just real life talk. You know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of these conversations need to be had because everybody isn't afforded the same life lessons as maybe some of us have been. Although sometimes it may feel negative while we go through it, all of these situations are really blessings because it teaches you something. And it teach you something so you can teach somebody else something so they don't have to go through it.
Right.
Hopefully I can pass some of these lessons on to, I have a boy child. Hopefully I can pass some of them on to him so he don't have to have the kick of experience. Maybe he can learn it through
just observation, just seeing what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that's why no matter what goes on, I think it's something in the Bible that says all things work for the good of those who love the Lord. No matter what it is, no matter what a person try to make it to be, they try to say I was a drug addict.
And I personally ain't never seen the man do no hard drugs, whether he do drugs or not. I fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? I know meth heads, I know crack heads, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the streets. I grew up around crack heads and shit like that. I got a partner I grew up with who get every day. He doing crack now, you know what I'm saying? I see him, I still greet him the same. You know what I'm saying? I might give him a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? Go, you know what I'm saying? And I sit around him while he smoke the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't smoke it.
I said that to say this. You can say I was a drug addict. I went through, like I say, I went through the courses. And I sat in rooms and I said, hey, my name is Robert. And I'm such and such, right?
Yeah.
But my point was, no matter how much they try to use anything to tear you down,
Yeah.
all things work for the good of those who love the Lord. That's why when I had my day on Facebook, what you seen me do? Promote. And I got almost 600 plus subscribers in that means in the time that was going on. So yeah, I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure it probably won't be the last time having me a day. It won't be nothing like that again. You know what I'm talking about? I self-reflect a lot, and I try to minimize my liabilities as much as possible. So I don't see myself putting myself in that type of situation even to where a person can even do that. I mean, they can say what they want to say. They don't say what they want to say. But just as it was a falsehood then, it took off though. It took off more than I suspected. I didn't gravitate to nonsense like this. But now that I see they will, why I say I don't think but hey, I kind of enjoyed it. It might be bad to be playing. I capitalized. I was capitalized on every fucking thing they put out. That's why when I seen that you actually my girl showed it to me, showed you on the floor, getting gyrated on it.
Yeah.
When I seen it, guess what I said in my head? Yeah.
Yeah, you called me and like, yeah, man, it's go time. It's go time. I was feeling kind of nigga. I feel more embarrassed than anything, though. Yeah. Because it was her. You know what I'm saying? Just because it was her.
No, what the fuck does that mean?
It's her. You know what I'm saying? It's just because it was just because of who it was. You know what I'm saying? And then it go this nigga on the media going
you don't want to be
live
associated with that.
He sending me messages again from text free. Oh yeah, I know the big girl who be braiding your hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, man. Because my homegirl and my other homegirl, they already had messages going back and forth from years ago behind these same dudes. You know what I'm saying? So just the fact that now I'm in the mix and I know both of them, you know what I'm saying? Because there was some shit going on between them two.
So y'all ain't got no little triangle, y'all got a little square.
Yeah. It might be a love octagon or a polygon or something. It's more people involved than what I know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
It's a network.
yeah, it's down there network. You know what I'm saying? It's a network, but it's a network that's just full of folk shit though. I'm not trying to be involved in that, so that's why it was.
So why don't you remove yourself?
You know what I'm saying? Removing myself. They small-minded, so they gonna make up some point and be like, oh, just because of this and that and that and this, and you don't want to fuck with me no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all putting me out there in a bag, in a light that I'm not trying to be out there. I went more viral on this shit than the motherfucking music videos and vlogs and shit that I've been putting out.
Right.
I go on there advertising on YouTube and shit, you know, man. Y'all just go fuck with my YouTube, man. Fuck with the, you know what I'm saying? But don't too many people just really know who I am, other than people that I grew up with that's on my Facebook and shit.
They can know who he is now.
Yeah, just, you know what I'm saying?
Look at the girl stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Steve Girl. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, man. Nigga is a good guy, man. I remember when I first touched his dad in Allendale, man. We kicked it at 16. I ain't had nothing bad. I ain't had no bad experiences with you. You know what I'm talking about? You always stand on business. From what I seen, I ain't seen no type of disloyal character traits about you. And we've been in situations more than what the media can know.
right.
So, yeah. I fuck with you, man. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't really care what's going on. But we outside, man. And our Pac Man, Playboy Cinematics. Go subscribe to both. We really putting it down in the South. You know what I'm talking about? I got another business endeavor coming up. I got a young lady. She do hair. And we finna take over the hair game. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna be letting y'all in on that pretty soon. And shit, just stay tuned.
Yeah, tap in.